Yo, we're back with another video. It's been a minute, but it's okay. Um, this one is about expectations. And it's gonna be expectations people have for me, expectations I have for myself, just expectations. So I always like starting off my videos with a definition. What is an expectation? So an expectation to me is something I hold myself to. I guess you can't use the word in the definition. I know I can do this certain thing, so when I fall below the threshold or my expectation, I am it it deeply like irks me. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't even know if that is a word, but it deeply like I hate it. I hate falling below what I believe I can do. Now, are my expectations for myself way too high at times? Yes. And I would say a lot of the times they are. But I would say, personally, I have definitely gotten a whole lot better with how I perceive myself and my expectations. For example, I play baseball, and I would hold myself and I think anyone who's played sports can relate to this, you hold yourself to the highest of expectations in that sport. Like, say I had a bad weekend. I've played so many tournaments in my life, and if I had a bad Saturday or a bad Sunday, I would cry, genuinely. If I played bad enough, I would go home. Sometimes I would even make it home. Sometimes in the car, I would just cry because I was so, almost embarrassed to play that bad. And a lot of times, this is no ego, I was the best player on this team. Or the team I was on, or one of. Just because, well, I'm not a very good baseball player. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm not good at baseball. But I would, on those teams were not good, so I would hold myself. If we didn't win, I would take the entire blame. It was my fault if I played bad. And I would put so much unwanted pressure because of these expectations I hold myself to. And that is the worst thing you can do, in my opinion. Yes, you should have oh, they just hit that zombie. Yes, you should have expectations for yourself. If you don't, or if they're too low, then you're not pushing yourself hard enough. And I think it's a pretty fine line from too much and too little, and you have to know yourself well enough to be able to find that middle point of an expectation. Because if your expectations are too easy, then you won't be pushing yourself hard enough and you won't accomplish as much as you want to. But if you put it too far, you'll put too much pressure on yourself and you'll accomplish nothing. So you have to find a place where you can hold yourself to this and still like for now, I play high school baseball. My expectations for myself are very low, but I hold myself to a high threshold. And that's hard, and I'll give an example. Say I play great. I feel awesome. Say I play horribly. It doesn't affect me that much because I don't have such high expectations. But my expectations are high enough during like a practice where I don't just do nothing all practice. I find something in work to do. So it's something like that. And I think another thing for me is this is person to person, but we're back. Where was I? The people. Sorry, I got a text. I'm going fishing. Oh, okay. Going fishing in like an hour or so. Oh my, yo. So I feel like this goes person to person, and this is a good thing and a bad thing. But I was thinking about it last night, and this is probably more of a bad thing. But people hold me, like others around me, not as much my family, but my friends, hold me to such a high standard. I feel like, and they have very high expectations for me. Like, alright, I'm back. I'll respond to that text later. People around me have always held me to pretty high expectations, which is a good thing, because it's always pushed me to be better. But it's also a bad thing, because, well, I just feel like I have to be perfect all the time, every time. Like, I cuss. Like, and I don't cuss very often, but I do cuss. And I have this person, not really a friend, it's an acquaintance, like oh, who's that one person who's like, there's the 4 types of friends. He's like an acquaintance, pretty much. And he he heard me cuss one time. I said my ass hurts, which like that's just because we were sitting in bleachers for a pep rally, and I said my ass hurts. He's like, "Whoa, you cuss?" I'm like, yeah," and it's just weird because he holds me to a very high expectation. He doesn't realize it. He's just everything I've ever shown him is me at my best. Oh my, a village. Is me at my best. But, you know, I'm not always my best. There's very few times in my life that I am my best. And I don't know if I'm really a people pleaser or what. And I think the more I think about it, the more I think I am. Anytime someone asks me for answers, I give them to them. And it's just, I feel like I'm held up to this high expectation that I just always say yes to everything. Like, oh, you want to hang out? Oh, I'll be there. Or you need answers? Go ask Connor for them. I'll give them to you. And I feel like I'm held to this expectation of being perfect all the time, I feel like. And I feel like when I when I'm not perfect or when I make a mistake, I feel like it irks or like stings more than just anyone else making a mistake, because I feel like I have these expectations on myself, and I don't even know, I could be making up these expectations people have for me altogether. Like I could be just making it up and it's me putting them on myself. And that's a very good chance that's possible. But I don't know. I just feel like really the main reason I wanted to make this video was I feel like the people around me have me held up on this pedestal that I shouldn't be on. I'm no better than any of my friends. I'm no better than anyone watching this video. I'm no better than anyone. And I just don't like being held up on this pedestal. And I don't know if there's a way to fix it. I don't know if I want to fix it, because I feel like I'm held in a higher regard, like a higher power. Because people, I guess maybe it's a respect thing, maybe people are lying, I don't really know. It's really hard to talk about, and it's hard to form words about, because I don't truly understand it either. I'm kind of just talking, like normal, I'm just talking. But I don't know, man. It's genuinely really difficult to put into words. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just put on this pedestal, but I don't want to be on this pedestal, because I'm no better than anyone else. Like, there's nothing different about me. Oh, Connor, you're so smart. No, I'm really not. I'm just the only one in my friend group that tries in school. I'm no better than them. If they tried in school, they would be smarter than me. I'm not a smart kid. There's nothing different about me. There's nothing. I'm not trying to be like that. There's genuinely nothing different about me. But there is genuinely so much different about me. I'm very open. I'm not very open to my beliefs. That's just not true. That's why I started this, is because I'm not open to my beliefs. I don't know. Everyone knows almost everything about me except the very deep things. No one knows about this channel. No one knows about my true political beliefs to some extent. I don't know, man. It's just, it's really hard to put into words. Here, I'll end this almost now. This is an awful video, but you know, this is why you guys, oh, Copper Spear. I guess this is why you guys watch it. I don't know why y'all watch this, but I ain't complaining. I don't know. But I'll end it with this. Wait, let me make this cinematic. Take off my armor too. Clear my hotbar. Actually, I'm not gonna clear my hotbar. Oh, wait, nice one, Connor. I'm gonna end this video with this. Expectations are a great thing, but they can also be a horrible thing. If you hold yourself to very high expectations, you're only gonna harm yourself. But if you hold yourself to low, all the way down, all the way in this dirt expectations, then you're not gonna achieve as much as you can. And who cares about what people think about you? Who cares that Zach Giebel's expectations of me is higher? Who cares? No one cares. Yeah, ain't that right, villager? You don't care, man. You don't care what he thinks of you, because you're a cleric. You might care what another cleric thinks of you. You might care about what your parents think of you, because their opinion matters. But to a certain extent, Their opinion doesn't matter. It's your opinion that matters. So follow what you believe. Man, have a great day. Stay happy. Go fish or something. I don't know. Go talk to that girl.